Hey guys, Mike the Vike here, back for yet another Rust update video. This week we've got a couple nice new additions. Let's take a look. The first thing we got this week is the simple handmade sight. It costs 6 high quality metal and is sort of a cheaper alternative to the holo sight. 6 high qual is not very expensive. You can see it looks pretty darn nice on this AK here. I'm kind of liking the actual look of it. Very rusty, you know, like it goes well with any of the salvaged guns. Here's a quick zoom comparison. Here's with no sight. Here's with the holo sight. And then here's with the handmade. And you'll see that it does not zoom in as much. In fact, it zooms in less than the iron sights. Now this can actually be seen as a good thing in certain situations. Having a wider field of view when zoomed in can be very handy in close quarters, since you don't really need to zoom in, you just need the accuracy. So I decided to pair it with a muzzle brake, because that's sort of close quarters as well, and I think that'd be a very nice close quarters combination. Obviously at range I wouldn't really use this sight. Is it better than iron sights on this particular gun? I'd say so. I really like the clean reticle. It's so easy, like you're definitely not going to get that mixed up. And yeah, no, the holo sight is still better and you get the zoom, so that's good. Next up, they added the new wood armor textures. You'll see that the chest piece and pant things got a nice upgrade, definitely higher quality textures than the old ones, and definitely looks better altogether. The green paint on the armor itself is an interesting addition, but overall very, very nice. They've also added in these awesome looking searchlights this week. This is something I've been wanting in the game for ages now. The cost is fairly cheap, 1,000 wood and 500 metal frags, which I think is a reasonable price. It's powered by low-grade fuel, just like anything else. Basically, you switch the light on, and then you can press E on it, and it will look around. And wherever you aim your mouse is where the thing will go, which is pretty darn cool. In terms of the throw, it's not that far. I honestly feel like the throw should be further. By throw, I mean like how far the light can go. Like I think we should be able to see to that hill. Like in a nighttime raid, this would be super useful. I'd probably make it a wider beam as well, honestly. Like make this thing very useful. It's just that a lot of people don't like nighttime right now. So with a tool like this, maybe people, will like it more. I love the thing personally. Here's an example of it in the dark. Just getting dark now. You can see it, the throw still stops. Like, I don't know how far that is, maybe 50 meters or something. Looks like we got a good example. Here's a naked running by. Like, look at that. That's easy to spot him. Whereas if you didn't have this thing, you wouldn't see him at all. So that's actually super nice. Oh, see ya, dude. This week it sounds like server performance got a nice boost. Apparently they did a lot of little things which should improve server performance. This is fantastic. I'm definitely all for any changes in this area. I guess we just gotta wait and see until like Saturday, Sunday. That's when you really find out if the server performance is better. I think everybody can agree the less lag the better, so that's good. There was also some talk of vegetation rendering improvements. There's an example here. You can see that the vegetation just looks a lot smoother than before, not as just like fine. Anyway, it's a nice change, I guess. You'll also see the bloom effects got some improvements. Definitely on the lower settings it looks a lot better. And yeah, I guess just a nice little change. Now here's the star of the show. We have the gray box already made for the launch site. Of course this isn't in the game yet, but there's some great pictures of it. Honestly, I'm very impressed that they've already kind of made it to this point. You can see that the basic layout for the launch site is made, which is sweet. And they've got some textures of course to add, but all in due time. I wouldn't be surprised if we see this in next week's forced wipe, because that looks pretty good. And they also thankfully went back to the old view models. Last week the view model got like super zoomed in and it just looked awful, honestly, on the wider field of views. Really happy they went back. Now honestly, I wouldn't mind like if they gave us more freedom in this department. Maybe we can customize our view models to go like even higher than 90. Like, I don't care about player FOV, that's 90 is fine, but like I love when the guns look like super zoomed out, so if we could customize, that would be cool. It also sounds like we're getting some improvements on the music in the game. Now, honestly, I don't know anybody that uses music just because, you know, it's not that type of game. But it sounds like they're kind of working on transitions and stuff like that. Nothing I'm too interested in, but there you go. Anyways, that's going to be the end of this week's Rust update. Pretty quick, but definitely some nice additions. I'm loving that site. Definitely going to check that out. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. That helps quite a lot. Also, if you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.